Outer Worlds, let's do it. Been looking forward to this one. My Xbox started crashing when I was streaming New Vegas. Hopefully it doesn't do the same for this. Goddamn.
You in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
One guy didn't look very comfortable. Why was he just leaning against the glass? Hey, Tread, welcome. Yeah, apparently. I mean, it would have been ready to go yesterday, but my Xbox kept crashing on me.
Nothing gets past you. You would have made a formidable constable.
I think that's how I had it. I haven't actually played it yet. I just kind of turned it on this morning to check it out. So I'd kind of have a basis of what I wanted to do for my guy. There's the dialogue.
You could make a vicar down
And
the
the
law.
tech is what I wanted to start off with. Yeah, it's a little bit new setup compared to Fallout's, that's for sure. Yeah, and these, they all give you kind of 1 plus. It doesn't seem like there's any negatives to them. Yeah, it is. It's made by some of the same people as New Vegas, so pretty stoked on that. That's why I was thinking the other day when Vegas kept crashing on me. I was like, all right, it's a sign. Just hold out and wait for this game to come out.
A lab spread, eh? Huh, we all start somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you wanted to spend the time, I ain't got the patience for all that kind of stuff. Give him some pretty eyes. I was talking about it with my girlfriend earlier when I was looking through this, like, I want to use this hair because I've always had log hair, but now I'm starting to go bald in my older years, so it's like it feels like I should play as this guy. That's where I'm at now, almost. Go with the long metalhead hair. Space hipster. Cool. Sounds good to me. Oh, exciting. I haven't actually played it yet. This is all new ground for me after that point.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Fuck, that looks really cool.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body.
Fuck, why is it
full of a
lagging so
special
much on the
concoction I
stream? That's
devised to
pretty
keep you
lame.
from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I don't know, Dread, is it lagging pretty bad for you? Because every time I look down to my computer screen, it looks like it's kind of lagging a bit. Hopefully that was just in the video. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of cutscenes in this game.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well. Go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Whoa, what was that? Cool. Oh, there's a run. Yeah, big surprise, my relay is right in the middle of everything. All right. I am. Let's jump now. Can't like pull stuff and drag it like you could in Vegas. What the hell are those things?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while.
But-
Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I'll just go with the persuade.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous Saltuna.
Saltuna.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Clio workers. Company policy.
Ooh, space gun. Said he gave me a saber too. Tartar sauce. Like, is there a pit boy? Cute. Space knife. This game looks really high end for some reason. Yeah, like that's. I heard on some of the reviews, like people were saying they thought it didn't look like it could have looked better, but it looks pretty good to. Initial spacesuit. So what, kind of like make a sandwich or something? What? Oops. I was gonna look at all the options. All right. Cool. Yeah, I heard this one's more linear. It's not just like one big open map, but I'm guessing you can go back to regions and do side quests and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's get on with it. How do I? Oh!
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
They couldn't come up with something better. TTD. Sounds like some kind of STD. So, RB. Get that, like, whatchamacallit. Max Payne slow-mo. There. Marat this. All kinds of stuff to loot. Giddy up. Fish sticks. Whoa. Can't open this thing up.
Thank you! Hey!
What?
Get away!
That was weird. I guess, I don't know, that lockpick thing was weird, but what I'm thinking is like maybe I didn't have a lockpick, so you know how you can like force a lock and you only have like one chance to do it in the old games. I think I might have just done that to that one. Or if you have lockpicks now, you just click on it and it's like random roll of the dice if you pick it or not. I don't know.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Can I put my gun away, or you gotta just run around like a cowboy the whole time?
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Cool.
Stay down, miscreant.
It's auto loot. That's weird. Is that it? Only a couple marauders? That would just look like a marauder. Guess it is better. Why is that one worth a little bit more? Oh, the conditioning, I bet.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
The unreliable.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
Oh,
Our
big
main
surprise.
drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
What does that even say in the top of the screen? Of course, that's right where the frickin' relay is. Like, god damn it. That thing's so annoying.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
10 available points. Sure. That's kind of cool. Well, I didn't give my guy any extra strength, so he's probably going to need that. Cool.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Well, now can I steal the rest of that stuff without getting mutilated? So picks, I got one pick. Yeah, I guess it is just random now. That's kind of lame. Alright. Ooh. Like, does the robot in the ship count is being seen? I don't think so. I'm the captain now. How can that be stealing?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Nice. Yeah. Well, how do you... Oops. Why can't I equip this? It says level 2. I'm a level 2. Weird. Break it down.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Ew. All doors.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Can't take the space liquor. Oh yeah. Space liquor. Well, space.
Surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Why just bring the gun back out? Guys is ready to murder.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before...
No, thank you. That's cool though.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
You sassing me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Attack? I don't want to attack.
I'll wait. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I guess this one there's no radio. No classic old music to listen to. Oh, there's a marauder. No, where'd he go? That's not what that even hit him?
You're gonna suffer!
Oh, I'm almost dead. Damn, how do I heal? How do I heal? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. What's happened there? I don't know what was up with that rifle, but it didn't really seem like it was hitting guys too well. So there's no, like... Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't like that. Oh, okay, there you go. Ooh. That's what that sound was. Like light ammo, maybe. Oh, look at all these fucking weird things. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool looking moon. So is that. And it's orbiting. Yeah, this is a cool looking game. It's a really cool looking game. I guess I should just stick to the first kind of couple of quests before I just start randomly running around everywhere.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
What does that say?
He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Stranger in a
You
strange
obviously ain't a
land.
worker.
That's an Iron Maiden song.
What's your racket? You a smuggler?
Stranger in a
Freelancer?
strange land.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, free of charge.
Seems like a scummy way to make a living.
4
I
workers
mean,
still
somebody's
haven't
gonna
paid
do
up.
it.
Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Oh, it stopped it. Sorry, I gotta move that relay again. It's right where... It's just right where all the little things are popping up. This relay sucks. It's just impossible for it to not be in the way because games just put all the information along the edges.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I could really go for some salted. Beats working at the cannery.
Wow, and now it's just right on that thing.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I seriously have to pull my gun on everybody I talk to? It seems kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this relay is getting on my last nerves, that's for sure. Oh, it's the last one. Oh, it's just so hideous on the side, in the middle. All right. Oh, it's like one of those FEMA camps. That's what you want on your tombstone. I guess all these people don't even have a net value worth putting on their tombstone. Oh, it's all stolen stuff. Well, I don't want to steal. Just gonna pull my gun out on everything.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Yeah, just pull that gun out. What the hell is this thing? Is there like a hidden detected thing? I can't see it if there is.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more... Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. The geothermal plant was built by our owners Spacer's Choice lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Well, clearly there's going to be enemies. It's a video game. Come on.
We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. In the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Cool. Take a look at the settings for a second. Like, I noticed the stream's running kind of choppy. Like, oh yeah, that's just audio. Maybe if I can like put the graphics down a little bit or something. Would changing the gamma? No. Yeah. I don't know, I guess it's a big game for an Xbox to handle streaming, I suppose.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute?
Well, come on out here then.
It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, let me guess. There's a reason why everybody left.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her. I don't know anybody well.
Excuse me.
I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Well, now what happened to the fucking...
Life's hard.
Let's get out of here.
Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
So where do we find this Max guy then? Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Little bits.
I've always felt weird.
Space
here.
Church.
It's too clean.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely like the architect design in the game. Has that kind of Star Wars-y, futuristic but super old kind of look.
Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out, and with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Oh, that one hurt.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I'm sure. Edgewater, like the low-income housing in Squamish. Oh. Oh shit. Like flying stingray creatures.
Nice work.
Well, where's the next fucking campsite? God damn. That looks cool. So many little places to explore. I get in here, it looks like I can loot that box. Can she boost me?
Heading back.
What? Oh, no, don't do that.
Coming.
Damn. I'm sure you can get up in there somehow. Alright, well I'm just going to take like a 5-10 minute doobie break, grab a drink. I was going to pause the stream, but I will be right back. Dread, if you're there, appreciate you checking it out, man. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for the break there. I just figured it was be better to take a quick little break than shut the stream down altogether. Ate some food, had a toke, ready to go. Yeah, Dread, if you're there, man, that's pretty crazy you guys did. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention to that. Oh yeah, look, there they are. You can see them. Yeah, it's crazy you guys did the deep dives without even having a down. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Can I not defuse them? I guess maybe I need more points. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with those anymore. Marauders. I was gonna fly through all my ammo like this. Get up close. Yeah. Wow, I chopped his head off? That's pretty sweet. A hatchet? That's pretty cool. That's an exploding barrel if I ever done seen one. Nice. This isn't even where I need to be, it's just like a thing. I guess so. What? Class. If I get distracted by everything along the way to do what you need to do. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You gotta remember that's not how you get to a different gun anymore. Did I just auto pick that up or something? So I'm gonna get my hack skill up to 20 if it's not already. Oh. There. Oops. Ooh. Only goes up by 1. Oh yeah, I got a bunch. Hack at 20. Oh, that thing was the shotgun? Why can't I see that? That's what I want to do. It's weird, why can't I unequip that? God damn it. Alright, so it won't let me unequip that. That is fucking weird. The sword's kind of still the best one, but I want to check this out. Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Everyone all right?
That's cool. And that's everything. Oh. Little lizard dude. Oh, there's more marauders. Ooh, what's that? Fancy pants saber. Oh, the saber's not a weapon. just the same fucking gear. Oh, I didn't see the guy up there. That's the first down. Game over. Oh, I hope there is auto saves because I never fucking saved this thing once. Oh, nice. Of course, there's auto save. Yeah, I see you.
That's the last of them.
Well, what about the guys that came in from up there? I don't trust it. Wank. Yeah, that barely hurts. Oh no, he's almost dead. Yeah, you fucker. That's what you said last time. I don't believe her. Imagine having one of those as a pet. Ooh. Fuck, I haven't seen these things yet. Jeez. Brutal. Also the tuna. me. Oh, fuck. I guess those guys are a bit tougher. A claw rake. Grenade launcher. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Why is that one gotta be there? Oops. It's like pretty much just the same thing. But nobody can't bug me anymore about having the Marauder armors on. That could be cool. Like, where does it even say how much? Oh, okay, so I have 62 of 140 things I can carry. It's not too bad. Nice. Oh, I already got the first aid key.
Eyes up! Got him! Nice one! Can't get...
Shit. Uh-oh.
That's the last of them!
Damn. He had a first aid room key too. Things are all over the place apparently. Cool. Sure, that'll come in handy. Well, I guess let's carry on with the actual mission at hand. Oh, fuck, I forgot I was gonna sell extra stuff in that thing in there. Yeah. That's probably going to be sweet. Nice. Just some random dwelling, like, that wasn't stealing, and you can just take all that? Why are there people living in some old factory, I guess? There's people attacking each other everywhere. How did all these guys die? Like, loot fucking central. Loot fucking central. Impact hammer. That's probably pretty sweet. But I just got this cool shock baton. Damn it. Oops. That's quite a bit more damage.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Oh.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Zoe's place not going to be marked.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Pushy. Oh, stealing.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial, Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time.
I bet. Oops, no, I
Something
wanted
I
to
can help
ask
you
about
with?
the tuners.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
All right. Can't just compare it to what you're wearing. Have 391. I haven't even checked all that stuff out yet. Oops. Repair? I don't want to repair. Oh, I just realized I just wasted a bunch of money on that repair. Damn it. I know. Oh, shit. Shocking. I'll probably just keep all that stuff. Oops. Did I steal that? Look kind of red. So what does that mean? She like OD'd on that stuff? Steel poster? Damn. So that's kind of crazy. Nobody bothered to come to her place and just like read the note she left there. But I mean, fuck it. Who wants to be a normal person when you could just go be a marauder? All high on that blada. Well, I want to steal that poster. This place is pretty cool.
gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Anarchy!
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Well, this isn't the way out of here at all. Alright. That's cool.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Which one? Who?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town.
I mean that
one of
more
us.
literal.
Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. With him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept
It's a
a
good
copy.
thing I have
Should
the
find
first
another one back in
one.
town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Cool.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. Now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... This isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I got another hammer. That's cool. Why can't I install it? Yeah, whatever. Deal with it later. Oh no, that's mines. Oh god. There's a bunch of them. What? Because I'm doing so shitty, the game's like, hey, you deserve a perk. What? So my mind attribute goes down 1 if I take the perk. I hope I don't just get it down 1 period. Ooh, magic mushrooms. The hell is that fucking thing?
You took one down!
Yeah. Damn. I think I like fighting the marauders more than creepy robots.
I'm ready for this. That's the last of them.
For some reason I expected that to be a semi-auto gun. That's cool. Alright. Well, I've actually been playing for quite a while now. So I think I'm going to leave it at this for now. I'll shut down the stream, but then next stream we'll carry on right here. We'll check out this facility. We'll get the power core, get the fixed ship fixed and be on our way to the next planet. So thanks, Dread, for showing up. I appreciate you taking a view on this, and anybody else who catches the YouTube video, thank you very much for the views, and everybody have a great rest of your day. Catch you on the next one.